Good morning and welcome to your Friday 5 for 5 on this last Friday of July. I am Adam Howard, the worship pastor here at First Baptist Church of the Islands in Savannah, Georgia. And all this week, our pastors have been walking through the book of James. And today, I get to kind of wrap it all up as we look at chapter 5. Now, I love the book of James, and I really think that I could spend a whole week talking about just chapter 5. But as we've seen in this book, or this week, this book is focused primarily on Christian maturity, both in our faithfulness to God and in our conduct toward others. And we have seen throughout the first 4 chapters of this book just how that plays out. But James concludes his letter. He talks about trust and really, moreover, where we place our trust in this life. In verses 1 through 6, James tells us not to put our trust in wealth. You know, I think he is very clear here. Believers should never put their hope in worldly possessions. Well, then, where do we put our hope? Where do we put our trust? Well, he answers that in verses 7 through 12. He contrasts trusting in wealth with the patience and strength that comes with trusting in the Lord. And he even tells us to look in Scripture at those who have gone before and whose lives testify that patient faith can endure anything with God's help. And then as we continue on with the book, James really boils everything that he's been talking about so far in dealing with maturity to a very simple principle. And that principle is simply be honest. And you know, the final part of this chapter really deals with trusting in prayer. You know, James sums up this entire book with an encouragement for us to pray. This is really where we put all of what we've learned throughout this entire book into practice. Do we really trust God? Well, then pray like we really trust God. Do we really want peace and patience with one another? Then trust God. Show our trust in God. Be patient with Him. He knows the big picture. We don't. And follow God wholeheartedly, knowing that He knows what's best and He is going to work it all out. You know, I love this book, and I want to encourage you to not only be a hearer of the Word, but as James tells us, be a doer of the Word as well. And please, if you hear nothing else today, please know that you can trust God in prayer. We love you guys, and we cannot wait to see you this coming Sunday morning as we worship together. It's going to be an exciting and a fun day. I know I'm excited for it and can't wait. I look forward to it. We'll see you guys on Sunday morning. We love y'all. Bye-bye.